Hey up viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome to Routine. This is a little indie horror game that I found on itch.io. I think we have to press that to stop that alarm. There we go. Now, this is actually an interesting one. Basically, like I said, it's free on itch.io, you can go and download this. It's, I don't know what to expect actually really with this one because essentially it's about kind of the routine of life or something like that. And, essentially, apparently, there's multiple endings to it, not all of which are necessarily scary. So it was very much, it very much noted on the itch.io page that this is essentially kind of like a game with light horror themes. So not everything will necessarily be scary, but it's probably going to go, it's probably going to get scary at some point, and so I'll probably put it in the indie horror playlist. Let's make ourselves a coffee, shall we? Here we go. Fill it up. Sure. I can't actually move, I can only just do various tasks here at the moment. Now, yes, I guess we put that into there. Okay. So I guess it's maybe about the sort of the banality of life and all that. Who knows, eh? Right, what are we pressing next? This thing. Okay, right, yeah, because you have to put the coffee grounds into it, don't you? You see, this is coming back to me. This is like when I used to have a job over in my a supermarket when I lived back up north, and I used to work in the supermarket cafe making coffees and things like that. So put the grounds in there, as you do. You cannot put that back in the cupboard, but never mind. And then just set it to do its thing, and it'll make you a fresh pot of coffee. Of course, our setup back in an old supermarket cafe where I used to work, it was a bit different. You had a separate grinder. You put the beans in the top, grind them through it, and etc., etc., and then you'd fill up your little, I don't know what you call them actually, with those like really fancy coffee machines. Can we go over here and look out the window? It looks like we can. Alright, so it's very much kind of like a point-and-click adventure, this one. Well, it's a nice sunny day by the looks of it out there, which is good. Can I, oh no, never mind. We're fading out to black. Oh. And now it's dark. Right. Okay. So we just skipped through a whole day there. Oh. Well, we're now in the living room, it seems. Well, it's very quiet. There's a lot of peace and quiet in here, isn't it? Let's have a look at this magazine. Modern Science. Controversial particle accelerator completed. Protests continue as activation date draws near. Interesting. It's like when CERN was all, there's all that thing kicking off about, it might create a black hole at the centre of the world. That was years ago, that was. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, this was something like, 2008, 2009? It was many, many years ago. I remember I was I was a lot younger at the time. Oh. Okay, morning again, I guess? Is our life just, of course it's looping. We're sort of repeating similar things over and over again. So I'm curious if, is it just going to have us do the same tasks? So I'm sure on the page it said there are multiple endings, or at least people were saying in the comments that there are multiple endings to this, which makes me kind of curious if there's a way to sort of break the loop and thus something else can happen. Alternatively, do we just sort of have to do whatever the heck it is we need to do for now? Who knows? Alright, we'll fill it up then. I must say, visually, it's a very striking game. It looks very good, doesn't it? Alright. Stick that in there, then do the thing with the coffee grounds where we get the big paper bag thing. Stick that in there. Come here. Plonk. Cupboard. Grounds. In. There we go, that rudimentary animation. Here we are. It's funny how it obviously has like the animation for the water filling up the pot, but not for the little scoop in the fresh grounds. Putting the thing in there. The thing into the thing. Thing into the thong thanger. You know what I mean? Oh, and then we go over to the door again, I guess, and look outside once more. Are we Groundhog Daying this? Is this the true horror? The banality of this character's existence? Is that what it is? Right. Kind of oh. Well, that's different. Okay, there's a dude lying in the yard at a bit of a funny angle. This don't feel good. Oh god. Oh, that's very bright grass, that is. Makes me always think it's probably AstroTurf or something, which is annoying. I hate turf. Plastic turf, it's awful. Just get real grass and all that. Or maybe it is meant to be real grass, who knows. Oh god, you're not going to friggin' jump at me, are you? What's your deal? Why are you here? Have I murdered someone? Or are you just a drunkard who somehow found his way into my back garden? Oh. Okay, I think he was awake, and he punched me, maybe? Yep. Well, now he's in the bloody house, ladies and gents. Oh. Footsteps. Okay, now comes the slightly scary stuff. Whoa! God. Okay, he was there again. Ending. Loop. I'll do whatever I want. Nobody tells me what to do. Not even me. Okay. Click to restart, I guess. Yes. Let's do that. Hang on. There's got to be a way to break out the loop there. There's got to be something we can do. Okay, routine. Here we go. There's got to be something that maybe you can click on that changes it, perhaps. When you're in the kitchen, maybe? Or maybe when you see the body, the answer is don't go to the body. If that's possible. If you can actually do that. Alright. Well, for now, let's just do this. Let's get ourselves our morning cup of joe. As you do. Alright, get the paper bag. Just whilst we wait for the water to sort itself out there. Right, that in there. Grounds. Bush bash bosh. Bush bash bosh, bish bash bosh even. Alright, and set that off. Then go over here and take a look outside. Okay, so everything's pretty normal there. That's fine. Okay, so that's the kind of first section. I don't see any other options for things to click on there, unless it's like maybe the icon doesn't show up at certain points. And actually it's just random. If you like click on certain things that aren't necessarily, I don't know, demarcated by icons, maybe you can trigger things to happen, I don't know. Alright, so then you come here to this. So there's our kitchen over there, there's our little dining room. Oh, hold on, there's actually a choice here. So we picked up the science mag last time, but what's with the evening minute? Search for local missing man continues. Real estate company being investigated for violating stigmatised property laws. Almost reminds me of that one game I played from Chill's Art a while back. Also, I feel kind of triggered by the fact that the road in that picture, there's an arrow pointing in one direction, those cars and vehicles are clearly going in the wrong way. Process at the local university over particle accelerator. Okay, so, hang on, search for local missing man continues. It can sort of read that. Search for a local student continues in the something in the... okay, I can't really read it actually. It's sort of almost readable, but not quite. The actual text of the article itself. Alright, but having picked this up, will this now change things? That's the question. I'm curious. God, that's a loud noise, isn't it? Right. So hold on. I picked up the newspaper this time round, so maybe now I'll be aware that someone is missing, and as a result, when I see the dude lying in the yard, maybe the options will change. I don't know. Let's see. Because something different has now happened. Right, get the morning cup of joe on the boil. There we are. I say, it's a pretty fancy little house I've got here, isn't it? Not a bad place to live by the looks of it. Then again, who knows, maybe the neighbourhood outside is an absolute friggin' mess. You never know. Appearances can be deceiving and all that. Alright, fill it up. There we go, and put that onto the boil. Right, so now it wants us to go over to the patio door. Right, but is there another option? Let's just have a look around before we do that. I mean, fortunately this game does sort of give you the icons for things you can interact with, so I'm assuming by the lack of anything. Or maybe you just wait for this. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you don't even necessarily need to go over to the patio door. Maybe you can just wait for this thing to boil, and then an option becomes available to you, perhaps. That's an interesting thought. I'm curious, though. Unless it's just going to eternally bubble and boil away like that, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. We just have to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but I am really tempted to just... Oh, I'm tempted to go over to the door and see what happens. Okay, I don't know how long this will take, if it is indeed going to eventually give me an option, or if I'm just wasting my time standing here. I don't know, I feel like if this has multiple endings, this could be an option. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know how many endings there are to this. There could be maybe just 2, then again there could be loads of them. I've no idea. Because I'm pretty sure on the web page on itch.io it didn't actually say how many endings there are, unless I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, I think that thing is just going to boil away indefinitely. Because it doesn't feel like it's actually getting anywhere. Fine, let's go to the door and take a look outside. So, is the dude going to be there? No, he isn't. Okay. But we can go outside. Interestingly. So what's going to change, though, this time? Because he's obviously not there. Nope, just fades to black. Okay. Calm ending. It was a nice day. Okay, so that's a second ending we've got there. Right, I see. So hang on. Oh, do you reckon there could be, I don't know, another ending somewhere here? If there's something maybe you just don't choose to do. I feel like we've got to look carefully around the area. Also, take 1 pill daily. I didn't comment on that before, but it seems interesting that our character needs medication. Okay, just get rid of that annoying alarm noise. Right, so now we'll go straight to the morning routine. We're here. Good. So you definitely can't go to the door early. You just have to do this, right? So we've got the calm ending, we've got the loop ending. I feel like there's got to be something else, though. So hang on. Maybe it is a case of, can you wait for the coffee to just boil? Maybe that is it. I don't know. Because in all these loops, we've never actually seen our character drink his coffee. His or her coffee. Whoever they are. Okay, that's that. Get the thing, in the thing, cupboard, thing. There we go. Alright, you put that down and set it off to the boil. So now it wants us to go over there to the thing, but I don't know if we want to do that. I just want to experiment. I want to see, ladies and gentlemen, does this thing actually eventually boil and actually unlock another option to you? Let's see. I'm going to jump cut here, and depending on how long it takes, I'll resume in a few minutes. Okay, I've actually been sat here for about 5 minutes now, which may not sound like much, but the thing is, I feel like if this thing was actually going to boil, it would have done so by now. So I don't think this is ever going to boil, or it's ever going to complete boiling, rather. I think it's just going to keep making that sound effect until eventually I do something else. So I don't think we have another option here, by the looks of it, unless I just sort of spam click on various things just to see if anything happens, but no, I don't think so. Alright, fine, go over to the thing then. Maybe there'll be another choice in the 9 PM section. Yeah, nothing's changed out there. Everything is just the same. Okay. Unless maybe there's like an option somewhere you have to click on very quickly before it transitions to this bit. I don't know. The thing is, I can't move the camera around here, so this is just like a little scene just to show that it's now 9 PM. So let's have a look around here then. So we've got the science magazine. Is there anything... Ah, there's a TV though. Didn't even see that. Okay, let's check out the TV. So it's very much this phase. Ooh. Well, I just saw something on the TV then. Strange objects in sky. What, big UFOs? That's a fucking... Wait a minute. The shape of that thing on the TV looked like one of those friggin' things from Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. You know, the shape of like the big droid control ships that the Trade Federation has. I don't know if that's what it looked like. I don't know, maybe I should check the footage again. Who knows? Alright, so there's all kinds of weird potential storylines in this. We've got one about a missing dude, and now something about strange objects in the sky, so fucking aliens or something. And our character doesn't seem particularly perturbed by anything. He's just going about his morning routine. He, she, they, whoever they are. Alright, so what's going to be different this time then? If we get the calm ending... We got the calm ending last time, then we got the loop ending before that. So what are we going to get now? The aliens ending? Are we going to go out the door and get abducted? Who knows? Alright, yeah, paper bag, into there, grounds, come here, boom, and boil. Alright, and now, what's going to be different this time? Hello, hello? Oh. Oh, it's you again. Okay. Right. But what's the deal? Are you... I don't trust it. Are you just going to do the same thing as before? Or is something going to be different about you? Whoa! Oh! Well, that suddenly happened! Damn! Oh, that was unexpected! We got the aliens ending! Lovely! Invaded. I couldn't escape them. They occupied my mind. They drained my energy. I can't even think anymore. They've completely taken over control. Okay, so we got a third ending there, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting. Well, I don't know if there are any others, because I think it all depends on what you do at the 9 PM bit. I'll just get us back to the 9 PM bit, and then let's just take another look, just in case there is anything else that you can do, potentially click on. Because we've got 3 endings. I feel like 3 usually is like the kind of roundabout, I don't know. 3 is usually the sort of the max number that indie games like this tend to go for in terms of endings. I don't know, because I'm just kind of curious what else they could potentially do. But we'll see. Alright, so fill up. As always. Let's get the old bag. Oh, come here. There we go. Get you in there. Cupboard. Thing. Boom. And we'll set it off to the old boil. There we go, set that, go over here. This should just be an empty garden, there should be nothing there. Open the blinds. And nothing there. Right, just check around quick. Is there anything you can click on? No, there isn't. Because an icon would show up if there is. Alright, let's have a look at the 9 PM bit, just one more time, and just see if there is anything else that can be done. If there's anything else you can click on, apart from the magazine, the newspaper, or the TV. TV remote, even, I should say. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Magazine is there. It's not actually showing the thing up yet. Evening. There's the... It's not actually giving me the icons just yet, which is interesting. Oh. Wait, no, I can't even click on them now. What? Wait, what? Something? No, something's changed. Because I can't even click on things now. What the heck? Is this another ending? Hello? Something changed. Seriously, it's not even letting me click on anything now. I'm just here, in this room, sat in front of my TV, all silent and not actually doing anything. But at least my clock is actually animated. That's the good news, ladies and gentlemen. Is something going to pop out at me? Oh god. I don't like it all of a sudden. I suddenly feel very insecure. Not going to lie. Hello? Yeah, I definitely can't do anything. It's just not... Oh? Never mind. Nothing happened. Right, so hang on. No. Wait. We've got to keep going for a few more minutes. Something is bound to change there, I think. Surely that's got to be the sign that maybe there's another ending. I don't know. Another ending to approach. Another ending that we are approaching, rather. If I can actually get my English correct. Alright, so... Fill up the old coffee machine. So it's always something in the garden that changes. But who knows what the deal is, alright? So maybe the whole thing on the newspaper about the missing college student is because he was abducted by aliens. And, you know, that's the dude who we keep encountering out in the yard. In the garden, rather. Okay, right. Let's see. Over here. Hello? It's different again, but we can go outside. Why is that? Yeah, it's letting us go full outside, but why? Hello? And fade to black, that's it. Calm ending once again, okay. So it just gave us that, I guess. Curious. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll make that the video, ladies and gentlemen. That was Routine, a short indie horror game from itch.io. I won't say horror game, light horror themes, essentially, to stress, but it is kind of a bit spooky nonetheless. I guess it's going for a very different kind of spookiness. Not one that's sort of driven kind of overtly by strange phenomena, but one that is kind of about the banality of life and then weird shit happening, I guess. Sort of like that. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you want to check this game out for yourself and see if there are any other endings, potentially, then, go check it out. I mean, I don't know if there will be any more, because we've got a looping one now that just repeated. But, Dev, if you're watching, it was an interesting little concept right there. Visuals were definitely very impressive. So it'd be interesting to see what you could do if you were to try and create something a bit longer. But other than that, I'm going to wrap up here. So Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with a link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated. But other than that, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Because that's one way to show the product. Hello. Speaking of the guy we were mentioning earlier.
It's the man himself.
Okay. Do you reckon?
I think I stand on his hand.
I was about to say, do you reckon something might happen if I stand on his hand?
I've seen this in some top 10 game lists of funny incident. Let's just keep it a funny incident. Go on his hand.
Let's see, does this actually do what I think it does? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one way to die.
We had to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a top 10 list. I knew that this has already spoiled it for me.